Good evening. Hope you had yourself a lovely Sunday. How about the Rose, Bette Midler style? Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and you, its only seed. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one who won't be taken, who cannot seem to give. And the soul afraid of dying that never learns to live. When the night has been too lonely and the road has been too long, and you think that love is only for the lucky and the strong. Just remember in the winter, far beneath the bitter snows, lies the seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose. It's a pretty song. Oh, what did I do here? Okay. How about love can build a bridge. Build a bridge. Let's try that one. First time I heard this song, I was at Sunnyside School, and my daughter, and I think about grade 6, and her classmates were singing it. And her proud papa was so proud. I gladly walk across the desert with no shoes upon my feet to share with you the last bite of bread I had to eat. I would swim out to save you in your sea of broken dreams. When all your hopes are sinking, let me show you what love means to me. Love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? I would whisper love so loudly. I would whisper love so loudly, every heart would understand that love and only love can join the tribes of man. I would give my heart's desire so that you might see. The first step is to realize that it all begins with you and me. Love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? When we stand together, when we stand together. When we stand together, it's our finest hour. We can do anything, anything. Keep believing in the power. Can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? Oh, yes, I do. Love can build a bridge. Oh, love and only love between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Love and only love. Don't you think it's time? 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 How about fever? Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, a fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, a fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever. That is something you won't know. A fever isn't such a new thing. Fever started long ago. Oh, you know that Romeo loved Juliet, and Juliet she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said, "Julie, baby, you're my flame. Thou givest fever, and when we kiss it, a fever with thy flame in you." A fever, I'm on fire, baby. A fever, yeah, I burn forsooth. Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, "Daddy, oh, don't you dare. He gives me fever with his kisses, a fever when he holds me tight. Fever, oh, I'm his missus. Oh, Daddy, won't you trade him right? Daddy, won't you trade him right? Daddy, won't you trade him right? He gives me fever with his kisses. Fever when he holds me tight. A fever in the morning. A fever all through the night. Now you listen to my story. Here's the point that I have made. The chicks were born to give you fever, be it Fahrenheit or centigrade. They give you fever when you kiss them. Fever if you live and learn. A fever till you sizzle. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. All right. How about Some Kind of Wonderful? How about that song? Some Kind of Wonderful. Uh, that's like Grand Funk Railroad, I think it is. Somewhere there's a mother. Oh, she's a crying for her dad. She's crying for her son. Son is an airborne ranger with a war to be won. Don't you cry, daddy. He didn't want your sympathy. He's an airborne ranger, and that's the best that you can be. Somewhere there's a father, he's a crying for his son. A son is an airborne ranger with a war to be won. Don't you cry, daddy, he didn't want your sympathy. He's an airborne ranger, and that's the best that he could be. Somewhere there's a sister. She's a crying for her bro. Bro is an airborne ranger, and that's the only way to go. Don't you cry, sis. He didn't want your sympathy. He was an airborne ranger, and that's the best that he could be. Somewhere there's a daughter. Oh, she's a crying for her dad. Dad was an airborne ranger. And Dad was an airborne ranger, but now he's just a folded flag. Don't you cry, daughter. He didn't want your sympathy. He's an airborne ranger, and that's the best he could be. He was an airborne ranger, and that's the best you can be. I don't need a whole lot of money. I don't need a big fine car. I got everything a man could want. I got more than I could ask for. Oh, I don't have to run around. I don't have to stay out all night. 'Cause I got me a sweet loving woman. And she knows just how to treat me right. Well, my baby, she's all right. Well, my baby, she's clean out the side. Don't you know that she's some kind of wonderful. She's some kind of wonderful. Yes, she is. She's some kind of wonderful. Yeah, 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 yeah. When I hold her in my arms, you know she sets my soul on fire. Oh, when my baby kisses me, my heart becomes filled with desire. When she wraps her loving arms around me, that drives me out of my mind. Oh, when my baby kisses me, chills run up and down my spine. Well, my baby, she's all right. Oh, my baby, she's clean out of sight. Don't you know that she's some kind of wonderful? She's some kind of wonderful. Yes, she is. She's some kind of wonderful. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now, is there anybody got a sweet little woman like mine? Got to be somebody. Got a got a sweet little woman like mine. Yeah. Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? Oh yeah, now can I get a witness? Oh, talking about my baby, talking about my baby. I'm talking about my baby. Yeah, I'm talking about my baby, baby, baby. She's some kind of wonderful. Talking about my baby. Talking about my baby, my baby, my baby. She's some kind of wonderful. Yeah, 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 yeah. Midnight special. Let's do that. Johnny Rivers. Oh, well, I don't know what that is, but we don't want that. Let's go to. Oh, I see. I see what happened. We'll do Memphis. That's what we'll do. Memphis by Johnny Rivers. Long distance information, give me Memphis, Tennessee. Help me find a party that tried to get in touch with me. She could not leave a number, but I know who plays the call. 'Cause my uncle took a message and he wrote it on the wall. Well, help me information, get in touch with my Maria. She's the only one who'd call me here from Memphis, Tennessee. Her home is on the south side, high up on a ridge, just a mile and a half from the Mississippi Bridge. Last last time I saw Marie, she was waving me goodbye. With hurry home drops on her cheek that trickled from her eye. But we were pulled apart because her mom did not agree and tore apart our happy home in Memphis, Tennessee. Well, help me information, more than that I cannot add. Only that I miss her and all the fun we had. Marie is only 6 years old. Information, please. I tried to put me through to her in Memphis, Tennessee. Try to put me through to her in Memphis, Tennessee. I tried to put me through to her in Memphis, Tennessee. Mm-hmm. Sometimes, Lord, I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes, Lord, I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes, Lord, I feel like a motherless child. A long, long way from my home. Why, shooby dooby. Why, shooby dooby. How can you tell me how much you miss me when the last time I saw you, you wouldn't even kiss me? That rich guy you've been seeing must have put you down. So welcome back, baby, to the poor side of town. To him you were nothing but a little plaything. Not much more than an overnight flame. To me, you were the greatest thing this boy had ever found. And girl, it's hard to find nice things on the poor side of town. I can't blame you for trying. Oh, I'm trying to make it too. I got one little problem, baby. I just can't make it without you. So tell me, are you gonna stay now? Will you stand by me, girl, all the way now? With you by my side, Oh, they can't keep us down. Together we can make it, baby, from the poor side of town. With you by my side, all this world can't keep us down. Together we can make it, baby, from the poor side of town. Do do wah, shooby dooby. Do wah, shooby dooby. Do wah, shooby dooby. Wah, shooby dooby. Little Mountain of Love. Standing on the mountain looking down on the city. The way I feel is a doggone pity. Teardrops are falling down the mountainside. Many times I've been here, many times I cried. We used to be so happy when we were in love. High on a mountain of love. Night after night, I'm standing here alone, weeping my heart up from the cold gray dawn, praying that you're lonely and you'll come here too. Hoping just by chance to get a glimpse of you, trying hard to find you somewhere up above, high on a mountain of love. Mountain of love, mountain of love, you should be ashamed. We used to be a mountain of love, but you just changed your name. Way down below, there's a 500,000 people. Somewhere there's a church with a big tall stable. Inside a church, there's an altar filled with flowers. Wedding bells are ringing, they should have been ours. That's why I'm so lonely. My dream gone above. High on a mountain of love. 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 Mountain of love, mountain of love, you should be ashamed. We used to be a mountain of love, but you just changed your name. Way down below, there's a 500,000 people. Somewhere there's a church with a big tall steeple. Inside a church, there's an altar filled with flowers. Wedding bells are ringing, they should have been ours. That's why I'm so lonely. My dream gone above. High on a mountain of love. 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 How about let's do some Elton John. Elton John karaoke. Your song. Oh, that's pretty. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, hmm, but then again, no, or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, yeah. This one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I sat on the roof and kicked off the moss. Well, a few of the verses, well, they got me quite cross now. But the sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song. Is for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do. You see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Oh, yeah. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white. In clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, What a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, "How do you do?" They're really saying, "I love you." I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yeah, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I remember when Rock was young. Me and Susie had so much fun. Holding hands and skimming stones. I had an old gold Chevy and a place of my own, but the biggest kick I ever got was doing a thing called the crocodile rock. While the other kids were rocking around the clock, we were hopping and bopping to the crocodile rock. Well, croc rocking is something shocking when your feet just can't keep still. I never knew me a better time, and I guess I never will. Oh, Lordy Mama, them Friday nights when Susie wore her dresses tight. And Krog rocking was out of sight. Whoa, 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 whoa. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. But the years went by and Rock just died. Susie went and left us for some foreign guy. Long nights crying by the reggae machine, dreaming of my Chevy and my own blue jeans. But they never killed the thrills we got. Burning up to the crocodile rock. Learning fast as the weeks went past. We really thought the crocodile rock would last well. Rock rocking, it's something shocking when your feet just can't keep still. I never knew me a better time, and I guess I never will. Oh, Lordy Mama, them Friday nights when Susie wore her dresses tied well. And Croc rocking was out of sight. Whoa, 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 whoa. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. I remember when Rock was young. Me and Susie had so much fun. Holding hands and skimming stones. Had an old gold Chevy and a place of my own. But the biggest kick I ever got was doing a thing called the crocodile rock. While the other kids were rocking around the clock. We were hopping and bopping to the crocodile rock wheel. And croc rocking is something shocking when your feet just can't keep still. I never knew me a better time, and I guess I never will. Oh, Lordy Mama, them Friday nights when Susie wore her dresses tied well. And Croc rocking was out of sight. Whoa, 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 whoa. How about Stray Cat Strut? Let's try that. And while that's building, there was another one by Johnny Rivers that I didn't see, but I like it. Um, there's a man who lives a life of danger. To everyone he meets, he stays a stranger. With every move he makes, another chance he takes. Odds are he won't live to see tomorrow. A secret aging man, secret aging man. Oh, it's giving you a number and taking away your name. They've given you a number and taken away your name. Ooh, 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 ooh. Knocking on stray cats sitting on a fence. Ain't got enough dough to pay the rent. I'm flat broke, but I don't care. I stood right by with my tail in the air. Stray cats struck. Oh, I'm feeling Casanova. Hey, get a shoe thrown at me from a mean old man. Get my dinner from a garbage can. Meow. Yeah, don't cross my path. I don't bother chasing miles around. Oh no, I slink down the alley looking for a fight, howling to the moonlight on a hot summer night, singing the blues while the lady cats cry. Wow, stray cat, you're a real gone guy. I wish I could be as carefree and wild, but I got cat class and I got cat style. I don't bother chasing miles around. Oh no, I slink down the alley looking for a fight, howling to the moonlight on a hot summer night, singing the blues while the lady cats cry. Wow, stray cat, you're a real gone guy. I wish I could be as carefree and wild, but I got cat class and I got cat style. Ooh. Meow. All right, how about Get a Rhythm, Johnny Cash song. Hey, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Come on, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Well, a jumpy rhythm makes you feel so fine. It'll shake all the troubles from your world mind. Get a rhythm when you get the blues. Little shoe shine bone never gets slowed down, but he got the dirtiest job in town. Bending low at the people's feet on windy corner of a dirty street. When I asked him when he signed my shoes, how'd he keep from getting the blues? He grinned as he raised his little head, popped his shoe shine rag, and then he said, hey, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Come on, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Get a rock and roll feeling in your bones, put taps on your toes and get gone, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Well, shoe shine bone never gets slowed down, but he got the dirtiest job in town. Bending low at the people's feet on windy corner of a dirty street. When I asked him when he shined my shoes, how'd he keep from getting the blues? He grinned as he raised his little head, popped his shoe shine rag, and then he said, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, oh, a jump a rhythm makes you feel so fine. It'll shake all the troubles from your one mind. Get a rhythm. When you get the blues. Get a rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, I'll get a rock and roll feeling in your bones, put taps on your toes and get gone, get a rhythm. When you get the blues. Well, I sat down listening to Shoe Shine Boy. I thought I was going to jump for joy. Slapped on the shoe called left and right. He took his shoe shine rag and he held it tight. He saw once and wiped the sweat away. I said, "You're my little boy to be working that way." He said, "I like it," with a big wide grin. Kept on popping and instead of getting get a rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get a rhythm. When you get the blues, it only costs a dime, does a nickel a shoe, does $1,000,000 with the good for you. Get a rhythm. When you get the blues. All right, how about Rock Island Line? Another Johnny song. Let's try that. It's a fast one. Again. Come on. I don't know if this is it. Let's try it. Your love keep lifting me higher. Yep. Mm. Hmm. This is not it. Okay. Anyways, it goes something like this. There's a train station out between New Orleans, and if you got certain things on board, you don't have to pay the man no toll. So the train engineer, he come up to the man, and the man asked him what he got on board, and he says, "I got livestock, I got livestock, I got I got chickens, I got beef, I got pork, I got livestock." The man says, "You okay, man? You just come right on through." So he starts picking up a little bit of speed. I'm picking up a little bit of speed. And then as he goes on through, he yells out to the man, "I fooled you. I fooled you. I got pig iron. I got pig iron. I got raw pig iron. On the Rock Island Line, she's a mighty good road. Rock Island Line, she's a road to ride. Rock Island Line, she's a mighty good road. If you're going to ride, I got to ride like you finally get your ticket at the station for the Rock Island Line. Cloudy in the west, look like rain. Round the corner came a passenger train. Northbound train on a southbound track. They're all right leaving, but they won't be black. So the Rock Island Line, she's a mighty good road. Rock Island Line, she's a road to ride. Rock Island Line, she's a mighty good road. If you're going to ride it, got to ride like you finally get your ticket at the station for the Rock Island Line. The engineer said before he died, there were 2 more drinks that he'd like to try. The conductor said, what could they be? A hot cup of coffee and a cold glass of tea. Well, the Rock Island Line, she's a mighty good. Rock Island Line, she's a road to ride. Rock Island Line, she's a mighty good road. If you're going to ride it, got to ride it. Like, finally get your ticket at the station for the Rock Island Line. How about Wreck of the Old 97? Another train song. Another one of these with no lyrics. Well, let's get that's it goes something like they gave him his orders in Monroe, Virginia, and said, Steve, you're way behind time. This is not 38, this is old 97, and get her into Springfield on time. So he turned around and yelled to his black greasy foreman, put on a little more coal, and when we cross that white oak mountain, watch on 97 roll. He was going down the grade, making 90 miles an hour. His whistle broke into a scream. He was pulled from the wreck with his hand on the throttle, scalded to death by the steam. Scalded to death by the steam. Then the reporter called from Washington Station. This is what it read. Oh, that brave engineer that run on 97 is lying in Danville dead. He was going down the grade, making 90 miles an hour. His whistle broke into a scream. He was found in a wreck with his hand on the throttle, scalded to death by the steam. Scalded to death by the steam. So all you ladies better take a warning from this time on and learn. Never speak harsh words to your true loving husband. He may leave you and never return. He was going down the grade making 90 miles an hour. His whistle broke into a scream. He was found in a wreck with his hand on the throttle, scalded to death by the steam. Scalded to death by the steam. Oh, there's a comment. I wasn't paying attention. Corolla says sounds good. Thank you, Corolla. Oh, it's 52 minutes. Okay, I'm done. See you later. See you tomorrow. Keep well.